right? You spend all day putting a face on, sort of, at work or with it, whatever. When you're relaxing on the internet, you kind of want to just be able to take the filter off and just be whatever, right? So yeah, I think some was always there. I don't like the toxicity of high-skilled versus low-skilled. I feel like that's something that shouldn't even exist. If you demand everyone, there's a reason games have like ranking systems, right? There's the bottom 75, there's the top 25, there's the top 10%, there's the top 5%, there's the top 1%, there's the top 0.01%, right? Master, Grandmaster, whatever. If everyone is in the top 0.01%, there wouldn't be a ranking system, right? You can't demand everyone be a pro-level player. So I don't like that kind of toxicity. Toxicity towards devs, that's tough because, you know, you try to set it up as if consumers are buying a product, right? They want it to be kind of like you go to the grocery store and you buy eggs. You get the eggs, you consume them, you got the value of those eggs. Whereas when you're doing a game, it's more like, for most players, me as well, you're really investing. When you buy something, like, see that fish jumping? There's just a little fish about 20 feet out. When you buy something in a game, like a gun's now, a digital IP gun is not worth $10. Like, you don't feel like you've gotten your value worth by the gun. You feel like you get your value worth when there's continued development. So that's the tough thing about games, is where they want to kind of phrase it as, oh, this is a consumable item, you bought something, you got something. Whereas for most people, you really only buy that thing if you think the money's going to go towards more things, towards what you really want. So where I'm going is, that's why I think people end up being toxic towards devs, right? You spend your hard-earned money, people work hard for their money, you know? Buying a gun sometimes is an hour of someone's life, right? And when the devs can't deliver, don't deliver, whether they're greedy, incompetent, or good and management's going in just a direction, it's understandable for players to be upset about that, because that's their hard-earned life. It's kind of, you know, not being invested the way they want to, so. I think it's tough. I think you just need more understanding from devs towards players and players towards devs. As hard as it is, you got to put a little bit of that mask on and still check yourself when you're talking to other people. Be loud when you should be, right? When the devs do something bad, every now and then you got to step up and be loud. And otherwise, be understanding. Like right now is the time to be understanding. You can be happy or sad with the way the game's going, but people are losing their jobs, and you know, feel bad for people who lost their jobs. Be hopeful that the planet side people get to keep theirs. And then later on, when another patch hits, you can voice your concern if needed. Right now, it's just time to voice support, you know? My take. That's very true, Maz. How you doing? IRL weapons cost a week's paycheck. A month, depending on what you're buying. I think good, not just speaking, but good communication from devs to players is a key thing that can kind of stem it from getting out of hand.
And tons of water. Loaded water.
When people are left in the dark, that's when they're going to be more toxic, right? They feel undervalued. Doesn't look like there's much down there. Is there? Did you discover anything cool down there? Maybe. Because there's a pier down there. Could be cool.
Did that hurt? Hey! No! But water was going on her hip. There's no avalanche.
Guess we should have brought his bowl along.
She
Huh?
wanted to rain. And the water was
Would you like to share? Sure.
Floats.
Having fun, Heinz?
Yeah.
Good. Wow, good muscles, huh, Roro? That's awesome.
And my machine can roll. Water rushing. And there's
He's
another
never going to want to
bucket.
come back out the dark. It's like, this
that's
is miserable.
Water. That's
Oh,
watch
no,
out.
I think he's going to be like, this is what they do all day? When I'm stuck.
And he got him all wet.
Can't drink the water. This is awesome.
Hey, don't be mean.
What's over there? Hey, you guys.
You too.
Hey, hon. Snack time.
More. Hot air balloon.
Those
They're
are called,
parasails.
yeah, parasails.